What is going on, Fire Chicken here at the scrapyard doing a Kickin with Chicken at like a really weird time, but I really wanted to do a Kickin with Chicken following up our last event. However, it didn't happen. We had a special guest. I'll talk about that later. And I was trying to spend some time with the guest and show him around Washington State and all that kind of stuff. So, yep, didn't get a chance to do it, but that's okay. Well, I'll get right into that. So, if you don't know, we had Fair Play come out all the way from New Jersey. Fair Play came from New Jersey. Somebody asked me, asked a buddy if he could see anybody at the scrapyard. He mentioned Fair Play, and I was like, yes. We'd tried to get Fair Play before, but some stuff came up. It didn't happen. And it finally happened. So let me talk about. I gotta write that 2 down, Buddy V. Holla holla. So yeah, so it finally happened. We finally got him out here. He did a couple matches. I did some work with him too. I got a couple sparring rounds in. I got JB gaming chair. Yeah. The wife got me that. Mandy Bear. Thank you. Early Christmas present. The other one was just, it was tired and old and like me. So we got this fresh new one that's more comfortable to sit in. But back to Fair Play though. So he came out and he did a fight against Viking Warrior, which is a 5-round non-title fight. He did a fight against High Speed, which I've already released. He did a couple sparring rounds against me, and he did kind of like a hard spar. We set it up like a fight against another guy that came out. So he also refereed the night fight, which was Buddy V versus Isaiah. Now, I'm not into spoiling anything or anything like that, so I'm not going to go over how the match went or anything like that. But Fair Play did referee that fight. Yeah, man, you got to sign up in the Facebook group. We got people that light. So, about the night fight really quick. We were understaffed for sure. So that was bad, but I'm not really sure about the filming from that night. Like, okay, it turned out okay, but it's not quite like, if you don't understand how low light works with cameras, these action cameras, they have like a little sensor in them, and they don't bring in very much light. So what you want is a camera that has a big sensor in it, so it can pull in all the light. The night stuff would work really good for sparring sessions and that, but as far as like the night fights themselves, I either got to get a different camera or figure something else out, because I wasn't really happy with the quality of the footage. And that fight will come out whenever. It'll come out with like all the other ones. So all together we had a good show. The fact that Fair Play said he was coming out, showed up, and helped out, put on a good show. I mean, that means a lot. I've said this before, guys. The no call, no show thing. I mean, we had some of that happen this event too. It's where you sign up in the Facebook group. It's where you don't read the message, or you don't bother to get a hold of me and say that you can't make it. And then like fight day comes along and I don't see you. What was it? It was a fuzzball. Fight day comes around, I don't see you, so I don't get to match you up. Sometimes I match people up ahead of time. You got to remember that. Common courtesy is like if you tell me you're going to come out, whether you're a fighter that's traveling or whatever, or even just like a guest or event staff, if you're going to tell me you're coming out, it's just courtesy, it's just respectful, it's just a cool thing to do to let me know that you can't make it. Especially if I'm making special arrangements for you to come out. But there's also a few other things. I'm going to go through the list, and whatever I've already talked about, I'm just going to skip. Okay. Now I'm going to premiere a fight on here tonight, so that's something to look forward, guys. Look forward to, guys. I'm going to premiere a brand new fight. I'm also going to. So Facebook. So look, you're showing up right here as a Facebook user because it's live on Facebook, but I don't know who you are. You have to say your name, I guess. When do you think it's too late to learn? I don't think it's ever too late to learn how to box because um oh, I'm gonna Facebook user. Yeah, so I'm gonna talk about that coming up. We don't have a new champ actually. So I don't care. Oh, humbler, got it. So like I don't care how good you are. I don't care if you're the champ. I don't care if I don't whatever. If you come out here and you can't be cool with people, if you can't treat each other with respect, if you can't treat my place that we do this with respect, if you can't treat me with respect, um, then you're not welcome out here. So you come out here, you cause problems, I'll just be like, yeah, you can't come back, regardless if you have a belt or not. It's like you're not welcome. We have so many people out here that love this, how everybody gets along, and we show that mutual respect towards each other. So when people come out and they've got kind of a arrogant attitude or an ego, and they think they're deserving of stuff, then it's just not welcome out here. Because I mean, even ask Free Smoke here, dude. Like, you come out, we try to, even though you're like from somewhere else, because you guys are from a different yard, but like, I feel like we like accepted you, and we try to do that with everybody. We try to accept everybody and try to make everybody feel like this is a place that they can hang out and not be judged, and make some friends. I get it. Some new people come out and they might not get that feeling right away because it's a new environment. It just depends on if people are coming up and talking to you, which is another thing too, guys. My event staff, I'm not faulting you guys like a whole lot on this. I'm just not, because you guys do a lot. But if you see a fighter come out and they don't have a corner, or like it's their girlfriend or something, or wife, and jump over there and get in that corner position and help them out. Uh, get a stool out, get some water, give them some advice. We weren't against you, Free Smoke. You got that in your head before you came out here. Look, I look, man. Like I said, we try to stay neutral out here, and we try to welcome everybody. I don't care where you're from. It doesn't matter. Um, yeah, man. You can have 5 round. You can have 5 round if Crazy Legs is for that. I mean, if you want to run it back with him, I that don't bother me. We do have Muay Thai now, Free Smoke. So I have the Muay Thai belt. We have, and I'm going to also go over that really quick about who all of our champions are, all of our recognized champions. So that's another reason to stick around, because I'm going to go over that. Um, so anyway, disrespect to other fighters. Okay, like, I get it. You're in a fight. Maybe some shit talking goes on. Maybe the corners are saying some stuff back and forth. But that's got to be the end of it. None of this getting in each other's face and flipping each other off and like trying to instigate fights out here. The fights happen in the ring. These are amateur exhibition fights. They are still a fight, guys. Okay. So when you sign up to fight, you're signing up to fight, meaning you could get knocked out. I mean, you really should have a at least a little. I would suggest having a little bit of sparring to where you at least like keep your hands up and stuff. And if and in our leveling system, something else. Jimmy's coming up this month. We're gonna let Jimmy run it for the 170-pound boxing title. But I'm gonna get to the title stuff soon, Free Smoke. But anyway, being cool with each other. If you're pro or if you're a professional organization, you're training a fighter and you bring somebody out, you're still professionally training that person. I mean, they're at least a level one. And I'll be honest, guys, like a one level off kind of deal, that doesn't really matter. It's more training than the other person, but I mean, it's still within one level of each other. We do the best that we can, but it's not an exact science, especially if I've never seen people fight before. And then there's the fit factor. The fit factor is like how good a shape is one of these people coming in? Did one just roll off the couch or the other one just roll out of the gym and have huge arms? That kind of stuff can matter, but it doesn't necessarily equate to fighting experience. So um just like if you're signing up somebody or you're the corner or whatever, just be wary that it is a fight. I mean, I don't know what else to say about that. We have a leveling system. If you have no training, you've like pretty much never been in a fist fight, you're a level 0. Some training, you're level 1. Um, More extensive, 2. Actual amateur fights, 3. High level amateur, 4. High level, 5. You can always talk to the person. Too explosive. What is up? I'm hoping to get you out here for the end of the year thing. I'm going to talk about the end of the year thing coming up here too. So, if you guys can't behave and stay respectful to corners and fight other fighters while you're out here, then you will be asked not to come back. You'll be told not to come back. Okay? Chill environment. We're all trying to get better. So let's do that. Ordinary Pete, what's up? Oh, JB, I forgot to shout you out. Well, hey, dude, Too Explosive as a former champ, you're welcome to come out. The belt. Okay, guys, listen. The belts that the scrapyard and sponsors have purchased, they need to stay in the scrapyard. So I get people are proud and want to take them home. But here's what happens it's happened every single time a belt's gone home. It comes back with big ass scratches in it. And that belt is fucked up. So what do I got to do? I got to call up the company and be like, hey, I got to order new plates for my belts because the fighters aren't listening. They're taking them home. They're throwing them down. They're getting scratches all over them. You know what? I hang them up at the events. They go on the wall. They hang up. They don't get all scratched up. So I mean, money goes into these belts, and I want to keep them looking good. When fighters are getting pictures with them and stuff, it doesn't look good when they got a bunch of scratches on them, like somebody's cat got a hold of them. Let's see. Let's talk about. I talked about it a little bit, but getting like emotional after a fight. I understand that stuff happens. So as long as you're not being disrespectful to other people and disrespecting, showing bad sportsmanship towards the other person. I understand being frustrated at yourself, maybe, or disappointed. That's cool, fine. But as long as it's like with your opponent, you're still cool. You're still like like, hey, you earned that. That's cool. Now people do see this kind of stuff on when they come out on the lives and stuff, and they're going to have their own opinions. Whether or not you care about their opinions, that's up to you. But yeah, just know that everything that you guys do at these events is pretty much on camera. We do run a live feed. I'm putting together a panel of judges, guys. I'm really looking for some. This is why. Okay, when we have a fight out here and the fight's really close, or one of the fighters feels that the decision didn't go the way it should have, then we want to send the fight to a panel of judges, preferably professionals who aren't necessarily like heavily involved with us, but just want to review the fight ahead of time. They can be UFC fighters, they can be local pro fighters, whoever has a good understanding of boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. That's what I'm looking for. So somebody that watch our channel, like Mexican martial arts, Grandmaster Jesse, like Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, you guys would make good additions to a fight panel. And nobody's going to know you're on the panel. So you just get a hold of me and be like, hey, I'd like to be on your panel. You'll get special access to be able to view these fights before anybody else. And what I'm asking that you do is score the fight and give me your decision at the end. I'm going to try to send you the fight without the winner announced, so you don't know who we declared the winner. That way you just look at it and are like, oh, I think that person won, and there's no bias at all. So I'm trying to keep it fair to the fighters, because I get the decision thing doesn't really go your way sometimes, and it can be frustrating. So again, we're always just trying to make things better all around. Yes, I do have a fighting background. I did an amateur boxing match when I was like 9, and then I did amateur MMA from like, I trained it from like 04 to currently still train it. But I did have we're in Gig Harbor, Washington. But I had 4 amateur fights. I coached wrestling for 5 years. And I've done a number of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu matches out at the scrapyard. Like, I don't even know how many, like 30 plus now. And I've also done some boxing matches for Street Beefs. I've done, I did 2 over in Virginia, 4 over in Virginia, actually, different time periods. I did 2 here in my own yard. So, I mean, and plus I've watched pro fighting and cornered pro fighters and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, I've been around the fight game for years, guys. I got a new feature coming soon, and I'm working on it. And I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but it's going to blow your freaking mind. It's going to be crazy. And it's too bad I can't tell you more about it, but I'm not going to talk about it too much, because I'm just going to get your hopes up. Early access. Okay. I don't push the early access stuff anymore too much, because I feel like if you're part of our channel and you want to be the early access and get the special emojis, that's cool. But also, one of the features that I do is I release, when I finish editing a fight, I release it on early access. So as somebody that is signed up for that, it's like $2.99 a month. It's nothing, but you get to see all the fights early. Oh yeah, dude. Ordinary Pete, look it up. Look up Street Beast Fire Chicken. I fought in the OG yard, like the OG Scarface's backyard before they even did fighter interviews. I fought Deadpool, a guy named Deadpool, Steady Eddie, and then I went over there again and I fought Scarface and I fought A Train. So I mean those fights they're all on YouTube. But yeah, so early access, you get access to the fully edited fights before anybody else. You can leave comments, you can like it, you can do all that, but you get to see it first. I mean, sometimes it's like a couple days early. Also, I do throw special stuff up on there once in a while, like sparring footage of us, right? We'll go do a night spar, and um I'll have like footage from that. Oh yeah, no, go check out Street Beef's Fire Chicken. Here you go. Or Deadpool, Steady Eddie, A Train, Scarface. Um, the Scarface one was more of a sparring match, but yeah, get to check out the fights early. You get to see some exclusive content, and as I kind of come up with more, maybe you guys give me some ideas or whatever, I can start adding more stuff to that. J Money, what's up? Hey, let's get some training in Bremerton Saturday, okay? We're gonna have a training session in Bremerton on Saturday, but let's get some rounds in, man. It's a chill, cool environment. You know, no egos or nothing like that. We're just trying to make each other better. So I hope you can make it. Was that your bro that came out too? So you and your bro, you guys are welcome. Okay. No drinking at the events. I don't care if you're an OG of Street Beefs. I don't care if you're a special guest. I don't care if you're one of the fighters. You're not going to walk around with an open container in front of everybody when the rule is no drinking. So don't do it. I mean, it's one of the rules. So that would be cool, man. But Ordinary Pete, that would be a hell of a lot of work, I think. It's nothing to go right now, J Money. You just show up and we train. So don't worry, we're not charging anything right now. So but it is a gym. It's got mats, it's got heavy bags, it's got mitts, it's got music, it's got a timer. You know, we warm up, we get some rounds in, we take a group picture, and then yeah, no extra guests at the events. Oh, by the way, I am premiering fights tonight, so no extra guests at the events, guys. That should be self-explanatory. We have so much room for the amount of people that we have come out. And when people take it amongst themselves to bring out extra people, then it overloads the infrastructure of the scrapyard. Special shout out to Sean, our food vendor. We recently brought him on, and he's doing a really good job with the food. Like he's really trying to make it really good. I mean, if you were there, you know what I mean. Jobs need to be filled, guys. We got to do a better job of this. So if you're coming out and you're part of my event staff, I need people running the cage door. Yes, the cage door requires an operator. Um, that's all I can say about that. So the cage door, we need their live feed, we need our alternate camera angle, we need people running around finding fighters, we need people signing people in, people weighing people people getting wingspans of fighter reaches, referees. We have nurses now. I mean, we've always had a medical staff, but we have legit full nurses now with defibrillators and everything. Also, the age limit of the scrapyard. Not that anything happened, guys. Don't get that, but there is an age limit now. Oh, he only watched. No, that's cool, man. I got to make sure and get all of those fights up on early or alternate angle though. Ruckus does a good job of doing the live feeds. Shout out to Ruckus. Shout out Sean. There's Sean Klein. So yeah, anyway, jobs need to be filled, guys. Fighters need corners, no spectating. It's not a spectator situation out here at the scrapyard. I'm gonna take you really quick through. I'm gonna play a fight. So this is one already premiered. You guys might have seen it. If you didn't, you're in for a treat. But this is Fair Play doing an MMA fight. Shout out to High Speed for taking this fight. I mean, he knew Fair Play had more experience, but he was down. He knew it was like a D. Ellis, what's up? He knew that he wouldn't get another opportunity to do this, so I will show you how it turned out.
Fair Play Fight jersey. You guys are asking for it. I came out of retirement to do one more. It's all for you guys. First of all, really thankful for Scrapyard for taking me out here. So now I can officially say I fought in every yard. So we'll see where it goes. Let's go.
It's your boy, High Speed. I'm cold as nuts. I want to thank this opportunity. I'm really happy that I'm here. I'm really happy for my opponent. Such a legendary opponent, but yeah, I'm ready.
What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken here, back at the scrapyard. I am so hyped for this fight right now. Like, we didn't plan this one ahead of time. It just kind of happened. And man, I guarantee fireworks. Shout out to the sponsors, Peixoto Premium Clothing Brand and HKA USA, our glove sponsor. Check them out. Links are in the description. Be safe and fight hard, guys.
Okay, MMA fight. We went over the rules before the match. Do you have any questions? Do you have any questions?
If he knocks me out, who's gonna take me back?
I'll pick you up.
I got
Who will carry him?
Okay, touch gloves if you'd like. To your corners.
Let's go, y'all.
I love this shit. High Speed, you ready? High Speed, or Fair Play, you ready? Scrap.
Usually in that corner.
Hey, let's go, Scrapyard!
Start out with some feints.
Do it.
Let's go. Feint them out. See what you're working with.
Oh, fuck.
9 or 10. 9 or 10. There you go. One. Get your one.
Bring the speed, High Speed.
Check. 9. Then one going.
Hands up, hands up. Put your hands up.
Oh, fuck.
Give us something to look at, High Speed.
Yep.
Keep busy.
They're one going. They're one going.
Set up, High Speed. Don't give us much time.
Get one.
It's over. Pressure on him. He can't set up his technique.
2 seconds.
Go to jail with that. With that dirty dancing. Go to jail with the dirty dancing.
Come on, press.
Oh!
Go, go.
Time. That's it.
Oh! Hey! Oh, he fought. Look at the bench. That's actually out of nowhere.
Like I said, shout out to my opponent. He knocked my freaking mouthpiece across the freaking ring. He hits like a freaking mule, man. Good shit.
Good work, guys. Good job.
Great fight. That was crazy.
Very good. Very good.
Okay, your winner by KO.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
Shout out Ramirez Boys Fight House. Shout out Wild Pre-Workout. Shout out Canada Express. If you're looking for a job in Jersey, look them up and mention my name.
All right. That was a good fight. Man, such a humble and respectful guy. Fair play. You are a class act. Pleasure having you out here. I'm hoping we can get you out again sometime. You know, before you're officially a pro fighter. That was one thing that I was concerned about at first, was that he was pro, but he has actually not had a pro fight before. So he is not pro. Yeah, let's talk about December 17th. That's not even the new one. That was a fight that I just showed you guys. I actually do have a new fight to premiere tonight, and I'm gonna get to that eventually. But when I'm done, kind of like talking about some stuff here. December 17th is our next. Hey, what's up, Jay? Let's talk about the December 17th event, okay? This is the culmination of 2022 Scrapyard fights. We had an event every single month this year. 12 glorious events will be complete after this. So why do I think that you should sign up for the December 17th fight? Because we have Fighter of the Year coming up. This is something that one fighter gets per year ever. So if you get Fighter of the Year, you go on the wall forever. That's a permanent thing with a number next to it representing the year that you got Fighter of the Year. Gash got Fighter of the Year for 2020, Viking Warrior 2021. And to get 2022, you're going to have 3 fights in the scrapyard. You're going to have to be a member of the scrapyard still, like in good standing with the scrapyard. And then you're going to get voted on by Facebook first, and that's going to narrow it down to 5. And then YouTube, you guys are going to be the ones to determine who gets Fighter of the Year. I want to know right now. Put it right here. Put it right here who you guys think. I don't think I can create a poll. I was looking to do that, but I want to know below who do you think should get Fighter of the Year this year? So they couldn't have got it before. They got to get it so Gash and Viking Warrior can't get it. But pretty much everybody that's fought, 3 times this year, Lights Out is definitely a candidate for Fighter of the Year. Q-Tip, I believe Q-Tip's had over 3 fights this year, so he's also in the running. Bamson, what's up? I think Jay Gotham. I think Jay Gotham had 3 fights this year. Lights Out, yeah. Let's talk about who's going to be fighting in December. And then we're going to talk about the titles that are open. Yeah. If D. Ellis squeezes one more in there. Actually, D. Ellis has fought. I think he's fought 3 times. I think he has. I might be wrong. It might be twice, but I thought it was 3 times. Vice Grip, he fought 3 times. Solo is signed up for December 17th. King Kai our 170-pound MMA champ is signed up for December. Jimmy Fit is signed up for December for the 170-pound boxing title. Now I'm going to get into the titles, guys. All right. This is all the weight classes and all the belts. Who's got what? You're going to want to listen to this. So for the 135 pounders, we have boxing, kickboxing, MMA, and Muay Thai. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to even mention it because there are no Muay Thai title holders because we just got the belt. Shout out Pishoto for the belt, but we don't have any current champions for the Muay Thai belt. So, I mean, if people want to run it to get that belt, just remember 5 rounds and you got to fight anybody in your weight class. All weight classes have a 5-pound allowance. So meaning if you're 135, you're able to come in no more than 140. And it's to prevent people from cutting weight, guys. I don't want people cutting a ton of weight and coming out here. I want you guys to stay in your weight classes, but like I don't want you guys starving yourself like right before the events and stuff. So Lights Out is the current 135-pound boxing champion. There are no MMA or kickboxing champions at 135. For 145, the MMA champion is Snake Eyes. The boxing champion is Q-Tip. There is no kickboxing champion at 145. Hey, Monkey, why don't you come out and do that one? I know you're in that weight. Boxing, MMA champion. Oh, I can't tell you who the MMA champion is because the fight recently happened against Buddy V and Isaiah. And if I told you who the current champion is, then I would be spoiling the fight. There is no 155-pound kickboxing champion. And the boxing title that previously belonged to Golden Hands, I have vacated. And that one is there is no 125 champs. I mean, it could be a thing, definitely. But I vacated the 155-pound boxing title because Golden Hands is not coming back. 170 pounds. The kickboxing title. That was the dude that won it last month that threw a baby fit. So he is not coming back. He's not welcome at the scrapyard. So his belt is vacated. So kickboxing 170 vacated. MMA King Kai has that belt. Boxing Turco has the belt, but Turco informed me that he probably won't be back for a little while, and it is okay to put his belt up. So shout out Turco. I hope you're doing good, man. I'll see you when you're ready to come back. Then we got 185. We have no MMA champion at 185, surprisingly. Yes, we have had 125ers, actually. Now, 185 is Viking Warrior has the belt at 185 for boxing and kickboxing. So that's a tough weight class right there. He's actually had the belt for MMA at 170 at one point, too. 205, we have the boxing belt, and that's JB. And then MMA is Jay Gotham, and we have no 205 kickboxing champion. However, both of those fighters they're way outside of their 3-month title defense, so their belts are currently open. Heavyweight. There is no boxing heavyweight champion. The kickboxing champion is Brickhouse, and I have vacated the MMA belt due to somebody leaving. No, well, Viking has had all the belts of all the except for Muay Thai, but nobody's had a Muay Thai belt yet. Do you guys know how to sign up? It's pretty easy, actually. You just go to our Facebook group. You go to our Facebook group and you find the post. So There's one up for December 17th. Like I said, this is an important event. The last one, I did a pretty good job of making sure we controlled. I had heat, I had food, I had water, I had nurse. I'm like that's normal stuff that we have, but the heat was really important. I made sure that we had a lot of sources of heat for the fighters and for the people there with the fighters. The night fight will come out soon. So you guys want to see the fight or what? Actually, I'm going to do a little breakdown first. So, I'm not going to do that. It's kind of dumb. I'm going to remove that one. If you want to see my sparring session with Fair Play, it is on the YouTube channel. I guess some people can't read the description or they don't understand what sparring is. But Fair Play was not going 100%, and I wasn't going 100%. We were sparring. We were using our skills against each other, looking for openings, and basically that's it. I did 2 rounds of boxing with him, and I did 1 round of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with him. And you can watch that and leave a comment. I do love reading the comments, guys. But just remember, it is sparring. It's 2 people trying to get better. I didn't want Fair Play to come out and not get pictures with them and spar with them and stuff. I hate when that happens. When Free Smoke and those guys came out, I got sick and I didn't get a chance to get any sparring in with those guys. And Free Smoke said he might come back, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you. The man. So here it is, guys. I'm gonna release this fight for you right now. This one actually comes out tomorrow. It's gonna premiere on the channel, and I'll ask you guys, if you see it pop up, even though you've seen it, if you wouldn't mind just going on there. It's gonna be a live premiere. If you guys wouldn't mind, just go on there and leave a thumbs up and maybe leave a comment. If you don't know what the live premieres are, they're actually pretty cool. So I take a video. I tend to do it more with the ones that are longer fights or whatever, but I premiere them. So it's a edited video, but you get a chance to be in a chat room and talk about the video as everybody else gets to see it for the first time. So, jump on there, say something, give it a thumbs up. Appreciate it. Our gym's in Bremerton, Washington. So if you're Seattle, you could jump on a ferry and be over there. It's 2 blocks from the ferry. So people in Seattle. It's by the shipyard. But here's that fight. Stone versus Native Interference.
Native Interference, Frederickson, let's get it. What's up, Stone? I'd like to thank Tacoma. Let's go, hometown. Come on.
Yeah! What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken here at the Scrapyard. We got a boxing match ready to go down right now. Shout out to our sponsors, Peixoto Premium Clothing Brand and HKA USA, the best gear sponsor out there. Check them out. Links are in the description. Be safe and fight hard, guys.
Yeah. You guys both know the rules. Protect yourselves at all times. Listen to my commands at all times. Touch gloves now and go to your corners.
Timer. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready?
Scrap hard, round 1.
Come on. Oh, right across the
Do not grab the back of his head, okay?
Yeah.
You too. Back up, back up. Yeah. Let's go.
Oh, you got
Let's go, kid. Let's go.
jab, champ. I love it. I love it. You look good.
Straight for that liver when it's swerving on you, man.
Punching in the
You
face.
look good, baby. You look good.
What's the face? Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, mine is real. Those are questions.
Oh!
There you go. Good connection.
Body, baby, body. You gotta look at the body. Yeah. Body again. Hey, keep going to the body. He's tired. Body. Keep going to the body, man. Keep going to the body.
Break. Turn around, fighter. Let's go.
Breathe, man. Breathe. Nice and relax. He's tired. He's tired. You won this round.
Both fighters filling each other out.
Hey, that's your breath. You won this
Both
round.
fighters filling each other out. Both fighters filling each other out.
Get it ready. That right.
Keeping it up.
Up and down, baby.
Come on. Attack.
Nice and relax. You got your win. Nice and relax.
That body right now.
Filling each other out. Turn right. Both fighters.
There you go. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Just like that. One.
Hey, good fight, y'all.
Good. All right. You good? You good? Something hurts? Or what? Your hand hurt? No? You good? You're doing great. All right, breathe. Everything's good. Everything you're doing is perfect. Focus too much on the head.
Turn the right.
Find that liver and you're going to go through the body. He's going to go like a little bit. Like one like that again. Yeah, he does that.
10 seconds. Seconds out, corners out.
Corner, you have to take the stool with you.
Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Scrap hard, round 2.
Stay relaxed. You won the first round.
Won it. Both fighters filling each other out. Both fighters filling each other out. Both fighters filling each other out.
Hey, instead of that jab, just let that left go. Get him out of there. Get him fucking out of there. Same thing, get in your boxing stance and just...
Once you touch him, keep touching him.
We're hunting, baby. You don't want that. Who wants it? You don't want none.
Let's go, let's see some action. I need a pen. Yeah. Get him out of there. Let them both go. Let them both go. Hands up, hands up. Chair. Back to, hey, fighter, turn around. Ready?
Breathe, relax. You don't gotta go forward no more. Just stay calm. You're good.
Let's see some action, boys. Let's go.
Just breathe.
30 seconds. Let's go.
Left, bro. Left.
Hands up, hands up, hands up.
Good fight, y'all. Good fight, y'all.
Let's finish strong. This is the last round. You already won this shit.
Come forward on you. When you get him to come forward, and light him up. When you start touching him, stay right on him. I'm almost guaranteeing that he's more gassed than you are. I know you're gassed, but you're not as gassed as he is. Fighter, you ready? Fighter, you ready? Third and final round. Let's go.
Yeah. Leave it in the ring. In the ring. So you, man. Both fighters kill each other out. There you go. Come on. There you go. Oh.
300 jab.
Yeah.
So, home fight still each other out.
Get the fuck out of there.
Go for it. Let's go.
Last round.
Keep going. Keep going.
There you go. There you go. That's what you do. Home fight still each other out.
Body punch. Body punch. Okay? Right there. Body.
Left body. Left body.
Home fight still each other out.
Good job, man.
All right. 3 rounds of war. These gentlemen left it right here. We have your winner.
Yeah, good.
Hell yeah. What'd you guys think of that? That was some serious heart displayed by native interference. The one true crazy leg. Crazy legs. Okay. Crazy legs, you do know how to change your name. You know what? You need a profile picture for your YouTube channel, though. Ben Solo Shelley, fighting this month. I'm gonna try to find you an opponent. We talked about somebody today, and I think we're gonna do a David versus Goliath match with Solo. Yes, Solo is the David. The Goliath is 900 pounds and 7'8". I'm just kidding. There's going to be some good fights this month. Next month, I should say. It's going to be some good fights. But guys, like, I need to clear up some time because MMA Underground with Buddy V, that's going to be coming up soon. So the Yankee and the Brit channel, I don't have the link to it. Let me try to find that for you guys because I want to support these other people that support our channel. You know what? Like if people uplift us, then we uplift them. That's just how it goes. So Viking Warrior will be on MMA Underground. Cool. So I'm gonna shoot you guys a link to that right now. What I want you to do is check this out, okay? Here it comes. Go on there and say Fire Chicken sent me. But I'm gonna get off here, guys. I want you guys to check that out, okay? And thank you for kicking it with Chicken. I hope you enjoyed the premiere, but the fight will come out tomorrow. So make sure you check it out then and give it a like, thumbs up, comment, whatever you do to generate buzz, share it. I mean, it all helps out the scrapyard, okay? So, first chat, guys, enjoying the comments as much as the fights. Hey, thank you, Keith. But we're all done. So, peace out, everybody.